Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the pass is intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's free, he has got space. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Olise has it out wide and in space. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And he's forced to go back. And across it goes. And it's hoisted clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That was travelling. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Olise is onto this. Now the ball and the shot! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's getting a few rounds of applause from around the touchline, but he's angry with himself, really angry.
Aimed beyond the defence. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Seedorf has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Seedorf stood his ground strongly. Goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rummenigge! Thuram can be a real threat inside the box. And it's been played through. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Jeff Chiba really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Rodri. Rafael Leao. Searching pass he's played there. Kimmich. Now McTominay. McTominay running with the ball. And it's Yaya Toure.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And that's been well dealt with. Oh, and he crosses it in low. Nedved. Maldini. For Ferdinand. Olise. Stood up well to him there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kimmich. Rijkaard. Opts for safety. And it's Seedorf. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Jeff, Chiba can add a little more variation to their attack. They've developed a right-sided bias with much of the same service into the box.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Jeff, Chiba are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Olise is looking to influence the game from out wide. Foot in. Yaya Toure. And it's Neymar. And here's Hullet. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ferdinand is there and he can get that clear.
That's good defensive concentration. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is Yaya Toure. And he's gone backward here. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich plays it short. Gets the shot away! What a wonderful goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Toure going full tilt down the left. Rodri.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitutions taking place.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Clipped into great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 4, Bullets. Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11,
Dixon has found the net here, of course. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Number 19,
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Played through into space. Dixon. It's Kimmich. Rijkaard. And it's McTominay. For Yaya Toure. And here's Lukaku. And here's Iniesta. Iniesta. And it's Yaya Toure. Dixon. And it's Seedorf. Toure, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Iniesta. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Iniesta crosses. Oh, what a climb! And that would have won it.
Thuram really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Just 5 minutes left. I think we're just about done here. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Udinese really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Maldini. Now that looks a decent ball. Iniesta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McTominay. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Iniesta. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Neatly clipped into space. Deftly away. That's that, the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Dixon voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that'll be a goal kick. And he's been shifted off it. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Alexander-Arnold. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Hernandez. Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Iniesta. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Thuram. Thuram! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Hernandez. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Maldini. Now McTominay. Dixon. Seedorf. And it's Rijkaard. To Maldini. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yaya Toure. Thuram is onto this. Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. What a throw in. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Shot a goal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
This looks promising. Yaya Toure. And it's Hernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot, surely! Cleared away. Messi, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi with the short one. Rijkaard receives it in a good position. He's having a shot! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And that has been cleared. Tries a measured ball. A header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Rijkaard. Azar. And it's Soboslai. Driving forward. Now it's Mbappe. Might be danger here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Seedorf. He's on it, can he get away? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's made its way to him. Oh, really good feet. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Ball driven towards the far post. And that has been knocked clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, great chance! In for the pieces! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half.
Mbappe! And they've got rid. Maldini. Now Yaya Toure. Seedorf.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Closing in on shapes to shoot! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive. So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a nicely weighted pass. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hernandez, played into space out wide. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Hazard!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Serves up across. A corner it is then. They've played it short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Thuram, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Substitution.
And it's slung out wide. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini. That's been cut out, well played. Plays the return pass. Alexander-Arnold. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Punched away. And the finish! And one more try! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Oh, that was vital. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Seedorf. Just 5 minutes left. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's picked his way through. Nicely shaped cross. That's a decent clearance.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Lukaku gets into a good position. Now it's Messi. Soboslai. Oh, what? And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi.
That's at the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in... Lewandowski! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He shifted it to the flank. Danielson. Figo. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pirlo proves too strong, and it's Pirlo. Searching pass he's played there. Looking for the run. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Spread it left. Iniesta. Terrific header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Swings in across. And he shoots! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Kimmich conjures time and space where few can. So it is still 0-0. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Iniesta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Picked out brilliantly. It's Lewandowski! They want to be quick to recover this. Elise's cross. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through.
Jeff, Chiba really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Iniesta. Played out to the left flank. And that's a throw-in. Rijkaard. And Neymar. Maldini. And it's McTominay. Seedorf looks to get on the end of this. Rummenigge. Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong. Iniesta. Bigo running with the ball. Bigo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Roberto Carlos to Danielson. Tries to play it through. Lewandowski is onto this. Kimmich. And he's on his way! Now that is commitment to the cause. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Spread out to the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Might be danger here. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, it's Seedorf. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
It will be 1 minute at a time.
Iniesta. Ambitious ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Roberto Carlos. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Thuram. Neymar. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Denilson. Figo. And it's Figo. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Maldini. Neymar. Maldini. Played into space out wide. Showing good feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar's cross. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, they could break here. Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Iniesta. That's a cute ball. Oh, shooting chance! Seedorf. Neymar. Now it's Yaya Toure. Iniesta. Goes looking wide. Lewandowski. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 11, Neymar.
Roberto
10,
Carlos goes short. And he whips it in. Decent chance!
15, Palace. Number 18, Mitoma. Number 17, Mateus.
Yaya Toure. Kimmich. Rijkaard. McTominay. And it's Maldini. Kimmich. Hoeneß takes control of it and he's on the move. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And the return pass. Oh, that's well spotted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Iniesta. Drives it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Chooses to go back. Closing it. Figo! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Great chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Beckham. And now a sudden chance to counter. Figo. And he's away.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hoeneß actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Kimmich plays it short. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Roberto Carlos. The final seconds now. Played out to the right. Spread neatly. He's got away. Hangs. He gets big. And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale. But it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.